Oh shit. We back, we back. Uh let's get right to it. Here we go.
Guys, we are just 1 week shy from WWE
Oh,
2K25's
I think this is
official reveal, and man, it's
oh,
getting crazy up in
look,
here.
look, look.
We have just learned that the Bloodline Showcase may have just been confirmed. Now, we saw Jey Uso in a WWE 2K promotional video talking about it and then proceeds to get cut off by Liv Morgan. Let's go on ahead and get into that video real quick.
You already know. We coming live and direct. We coming live and direct, dudes. WWE 2K Showcase.
As you guys see in that video, Jey Uso was cut out just as he said showcase. If you guys watch my video for the intergender matches, you guys see that as Rhea Ripley was about to say intergender, she was cut off midway by Dominic Mysterio. Now, the Bloodline Showcase, to me, it's no surprise because Roman Reigns seems to be on the cover according to Steam and all the other stuff that went down on the reveal date for the screenshots. So this is honestly a big piece of news for it to now be possibly confirmed, because to me this is almost confirmed. They wouldn't put out a video like this and not go all the way through with it and trick people. So I'm gonna go with the point that this is confirmed. The Bloodline Showcase, we just don't know what it's gonna be like. Are they gonna go all the way through, give us Alpha, Sika, go and show us just back then how the Bloodline was? Are we gonna look at that? Are we gonna take different bits and pieces of different eras and mesh them all together? Or are we just looking at the tribal chief Roman Reigns, you know how it all started? You got Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso with their different attires, then you have Sami Zayn join in, and then you also have The Rock join in and just solos join in, like stuff like that. Are we gonna see that type of vibe with the Bloodline Showcase? Or are we gonna go all the way back and just take different bits and pieces of different eras to, you know, talk about the Bloodline Showcase and do more of a conjoint mode? There's a lot of stuff going on there, but we just don't know the details or context yet behind this. But before we dive deeper, make sure you guys go on ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for the WWE 2K25 giveaway. I'm giving away 2 copies of WWE 2K25. You guys stay tuned because I will show you guys how we're gonna draw the winner. Let's go on ahead and get back into it. So yeah, man, this is big. And again, this goes back to Hip Hop Gamer. This guy right now is 2 for 2. He talked about intergender matches in his videos. He talked about Bloodline Showcase, and again, man, there's a lot of stuff in there. We don't have no context to, but it leaves us with the city. Now, I talked about the city and what we could expect out the city if that were to be something that happens in my last video. So make sure you guys go on ahead and check that out. But again, it goes all the way back to the legitimacy of what these leaks could potentially mean. Now, WWE 2K has officially leaked out that, you know, Rhea Ripley talking about intergender, Jey Uso talking about a Bloodline Showcase. There's just a lot right now going on with 2K25, man, and this could be a really big year. And Hip Hop Gamer has basically went 2 for 2 so far on some of these. Now, we don't know if the city is going to be a thing. That's the one that I'm most skeptical in, and I don't think they're going to tease that one. I'd be very surprised. I think that if there is a city or something of that sort, we're going to get that revealed next Tuesday. Now, right now, man, we just have this, and I can tell you guys, expect more leaks and more reveals throughout the week from the WWE 2K page, because this is what they do. They are going to go on ahead and do things like this all week long leading up to the 28th and the big reveal where they'll probably let it all out. And this is going to be one hell of a year, man, because intergender matches is definitely a big thing. Now, we've talked about intergender matches. I'm not really too interested in them, but I know that some people are, and it probably makes for cool storylines, you know what I mean, within the game. If you want to, you know, have Rhea Ripley, who, you know, she's part of the Judgment Day in the game, in storyline, take a RKO or take a finisher from a guy, then I mean, sure, that's cool. I kind of want more out of, you know, the whole game aside from intergender matches, because that don't really do it for me. If that's a breakthrough feature, cool, but I expect more breakthrough features within the game. We have to start talking about what could be added to this game that could really be, you know, a breakthrough, a big game-changing feature. Yes, intergender is cool. We haven't seen that in over like a decade. So this is one that, you know, a lot of people I know wanted, but some people don't really care for. I think it just doesn't really please both
like
sides of the
intergender
consumer
matches, they
base
feel
enough.
weird
They need
unless
something
it was
bigger.
like
The Bloodline
he was
Showcase,
just
I know a
taking
lot of
on
people were disappointed
Rhea
that
Ripley
this is not like
because
a
she's
women, you know,
Rhea
showcase,
Ripley.
or, you know, women are not part of this showcase, if that makes sense. So I get that part of, you know, your guys' frustrations, but I'm not really surprised, man. They seem to go on ahead and stick with the men every year on the showcases. And I, you know, if
there
they
was a
were to do
women's
maybe
showcase,
some
I'm not gonna
DLC, you know, for some
I
extra
played that
showcase stuff on the side, how back
showcase
then
with the
they used to have
women
different showcases as part of the
in
DLC, I could see it be that
2020.
way. But since there's only one
It
showcase, you
was
know,
not
nowadays, I
bad.
really feel like they're really gonna stick with
But
the
outside of
big
that,
storylines. And Bloodline storyline is pretty cool. We're talking about different attires and things like that. Now, the problem that a lot of people have right now is that if this Bloodline showcase has to do with the more recent story of WWE, then they're a little bit disappointed, because that means that a lot of the stuff, a lot of the arenas, attires we've recently seen. We look forward to the showcase because we get a lot of attires, arenas that haven't been in the game in a while, and we finally get to have them just because it was part of the showcase. So I know a lot of people, that's kind of getting them, you know, feeling a little bit off about this showcase. But in all honesty, I am excited about this showcase, man. We got to see how they do this. Are they going to go back and show us, you know, the Rock back then and different storylines? Are we just going to pull different eras in? Again, I've mentioned it a few times in this video, and the context is what we're really missing, and that's what I really can't wait for, because the Bloodline storyline is very vague, you know, and this is something that they seem.
I think I see the pattern. His beard is getting it's annoying. It looks